Alright, here's a garden update. This side of the bed is my potatoes. You can see they're starting to put on some flowers. So probably another month or so they'll be ready. There's a big sunflower that hasn't got a head yet. Here's some more tomatoes. I've got more tomatoes than anything in this garden. Here's all of them. I do the high intensity garden, so I don't go by that one by one. I just put them as close together as I can and prune them as needed. Here's another bed of tomatoes. And there's another one of tomatoes. They're all doing real good. They're setting fruit, surprisingly, this early. See, I got one down there. I don't know if you can see on the camera or not. I don't want to knock them off either, but you see. And then there's the row of tomatoes. All them fruits and stuff starting to set. And then I got my celery. This is probably going to be picked here soon. I thought I'd do a better job, but not bad for my first time growing the celery. And these ones are different time that I planted them, so they're going to mature at different stages. But, and there's my cabbage that's starting to head up. I just wish it was already heading up, but I got a late start on growing them. And that's just a lot of weeds in my onions. I got to weed out the onion bed, well, one of my onion beds. But I'm going to be getting to that probably today or tomorrow. There's some more sunflowers with no heads yet. And let's see. There's them two beds. That's my container garden over there. But this is a grape. It wasn't doing so well when I first got it, but it's starting to pick up now. So is that one. Here's my onion plot, the other one. I thought I had sunflowers, but I mixed them up with pumpkins. I thought they were pumpkins, I mean. So I got two pumpkins in there, or not pumpkins, watermelons. And all these are sunflowers. So I'm going to transplant them somewhere else and get more watermelon going. And here's just, I don't know, just major big plants in these containers. They're really liking the containers. And then here we got a bunch of zucchini coming on. I don't know how well this camera's picking it up. It's just my cell phone. But yeah. And there's more. Them are cherry tomatoes. It's just a lot. A lot of stuff going on. And this just outside the house, not counting inside. And there's the raspberries. I think we're going to get raspberries this year. I didn't think we'd get them on the first year, but it's starting to look like a bunch coming on. That one right there is another one. It wasn't doing so great, but I nursed it back to health. And just more zucchini, cucumber, tomato. These are my other potatoes over here. And they're starting to look like they're starting to die back a little bit. So I'm just waiting. I've been hilling it up as much as I can. These pots ain't really easy to work with, but lesson learned. That's the inside. There's my snap peas. So, yeah. And then over here, it's just an experiment. I keep taking little cuttings from tomatoes. That one's not doing so well, but tomatoes, and this is an onion I buried from the kitchen just for shits and giggles to see if I'd get seeds this year. So, that's the garden. That's the weekly update on the garden. I got another celery there. I just started not long ago. But it's doing good so far. Oh, I didn't show you. I'm debating if I should pick these off or not. There're just so many on these little ass plants. And I don't know. I've been picking them here and there. But they're just loaded with peppers already. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not really used to growing peppers that much, but they're starting to get good size to them, you know. So we'll see, I guess. I'm gonna experiment with this one, just let them be, and hopefully I didn't make a mistake by not pulling them, but we'll see.